Good morning. I am getting ready to go on a tour today and see the old city. They call the old city of Cartagena. So it's gonna be a food tour. I'll get to see all the different foods that they eat in Colombia, and I'm excited. So let's get to it. This is on our way to the old city in Cartagena. This is the old city surrounded by walls which are used as protection. They're hundreds of years old. On the right coming up, you'll see a building that used to be used for bullfighting, but because of the current animal protection laws, it is no longer used. It is now used as a mall. This is an area where locals mostly live. You won't really see tourists here. You see the motorcycles, they are used as a form of transportation. So if you're brave, you can hop on one and explore the city. We are in Gethsemane, and we're gonna tour my tour guide. This was my first food stop. I had a arepa. It was okay. I've had better, to be honest, but the natural orange juice was really nice. After the first food, we went on a walking tour. You can see all the flags here of different countries, and they had many beautiful artwork. A lot of these on the wall here are pictures of Medusa. On the right, you'll see graffiti made by kids. On the left here, one of those kids grew up and drew himself across the street. A lot of the artwork in Colombia are of Black women in their natural state. They're really celebrated in artwork, and it's very beautiful to see. So here you'll see some of it. I'll continue to show you others throughout the video. But these were really amazing, and I really contemplated taking them home. But they were a little pricey, so I was like, not this trip. But they're well worth it. So if you have the money to buy it, I definitely suggest you do, because look at it. It's so beautiful. Like, these are like the little trees in Africa, right?
Yes. That represents the beginning of the life. We in Cartagena, we think that the first man was like us.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Yeah, from Africa.
Yeah.
Was the first place.
Yeah, because that's it started, depending on what you believe, you know?
Yes. I believe everything from the Bible, that the first man is from Africa.
Right. That he looks like me and you.
Yeah.
They're so nice. This was one of the many street vendors who came up to me trying to sell things. This gentleman was a Cuban who helped to liberate. The guy waving his hand, Puppy, I'll come back later. Yeah, I didn't
trying to sell me stuff. No matter what country I go to, I always find a Jamaican flag with Jamaican people.
Out of the place them reside that keep them mind. Heart in a state of denial that tell them don't try, you will fail is a lie. When all the youths need is a chance, not a blind. Some care, some kindness, reach far, you're surprised. Sometimes support change up the course of a life. More time and just one get a piece of the pie, can't sleep it off. Then wake up next morning and simply repeat the day. So whosoever been exalted, I'ma need you to lead the way. Cause you're the brightest light, and I am shining upon the.
This is one of the parks in the old city called Parque Centenario. The statue to the right is a gentleman who is said to have conquered Cartagena or discovered Cartagena, but the truth is that he killed a lot of people. This guy was trying to sell me a hat. I actually did really like the hat. They said it's made out of coconut. And according to my tour guide, it's better than an umbrella. And I look pretty cute in it, by the way. At least I think. During my tour, we walked into a live protest, which I had no idea was happening, and neither did my tour guide. But he did tell me that they were protesting because the towns that they live in do not have electricity or gas still. San Pedro was a gentleman who would take care of sick or injured slaves in a time where slaves were looked down upon and were not being taken care of or treated properly. They would come in at this waterfront here on bigger boats than this. San Pedro would see them from his house across the street, which is located right there. And he'd come, run, and get them so he could take care of them in the infirmary. Here you'll see all the queens of Colombia. They have a mural on the floor, and you'll also see the Miss Universe ones who have won and the one who almost won when Steve Harvey accidentally said the wrong name.
Look at that one.
Yeah.
How you call that? We call in Spanish caricatura.
Caricature. My tour guide was telling me here how the building across the street is where they used to kill witches.
I like diamonds, I like stunning, I like shining, I like $1 million deals. Where's my pen? Bitch, I'm signing. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like going to the Tula, I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proving wrong, I do what they say I can't. They call me Cardi, banging body, spicy mommy, hot tamale, hotter than a Somali. Bird, go, Ferrari, hop up the stoop, jump in the coupe. Big dip on top of the roof, flexing them as hard as I can. Eating halal, driving a lamb. So that bitch, I'm sorry though. Got my coins like Mario. Yeah, they call me Cardi B. I run this shit like cardio. I'm in district in the chain. Drop the top and blow the brand. Oh, he's so handsome. What's his name? I need the dollars to change. Beat it up like pinatas. Tell the drop, close the curtains. That chick make you nervous.
Chambean, pero no jalan. Tú compras todas las Jordan, a mí me las regalan. I spend in the club, what you have in the bank. This is the new religion bank, el Latino gang. Yeah, está toda servieta, pero es que en el closet tengo mucha grasa. Ya mudé la Gucci pa' dentro de casa, yeah. A ti no te conocen ni en plaza. El diablo me llama, pero...
On the food tour, I got fresh coconut water, a dish with snail, which was good, and I got to take a picture of the Palenque woman. And I'm leaving you with this beautiful artwork. Thank you for tuning in.